Prime Minister Andrew Holness has announced a multi-agency state-level assistance for the devastated relatives of the Clarendon family that was murdered last week. He gave the update today after he visited the matriarch of the family. More in this report. There has been an outpouring of support for the Clarendon family that lost 5 members last week, and even more help is on the way.
I spoke with Mrs. McKnight earlier, and I committed that I will assist personally. The Office of the Prime Minister will also assist. The Member of Parliament will assist. The Parish Council will assist. And the Child Protection and Family Services will assist.
Prime Minister Andrew Holness explained the plans after he visited the family on Friday. He said, having spoken and listened to relatives and friends of the deceased persons, it's clear the community will need time to heal from the brutal loss.
There is a kind of sense of emptiness that no matter what we do, it just cannot remove the stain on us all. Because what has happened, this murder, it is an assault on all our sensibilities. And even though it is, a family within a family, it has really happened in the Jamaican family.
Mr. Holness promised to use the toughest tools available to him as the country's leader to try and put a stop to attacks like the one in New Road, Cocoa Peace, Clarendon.
We, as a country, we have normalized the use of violence. An incident like this should be a line in the sand, but oftentimes they become the new normal. And then we look how much worse can it get. I am not going to allow it to get any worse than it is now. What we have decided to do is to fast track our program, our anti-violence program, because we have been working on developing our anti-violence program.
He added that the administration will also implement the recommendations of the Commission studying violence once the findings are available. The Prime Minister said Jamaicans should, however, use the Clarendon case as a chance to reflect on how they resolve conflicts as well as how we discipline children.
We use violence in matters of love and matters of the heart. In intimate partner relations, we use violence as a means of domination and power. And between family and neighbors, we use violence to resolve conflicts. And where it is just a currency of our social transaction. And that must change. And I think the Jamaican people have to not just, confront the murderer, but we also have to confront ourselves as to how we have come to normalize and accept violence. In the meantime, Member of Parliament for North Central Clarendon, Robert Morgan, said human rights groups in Jamaica need to display greater balance in their activism. He made the call at the candlelight vigil for the 5 murder victims in Cocoa Peace, Clarendon. The MP, who said he is against the death penalty, explained he would be willing to make an exception in this case.
I am with the victims. You can go and advocate on behalf of criminals. I am advocating on behalf of the people who have been murdered. Because when the people are murdered, I don't see no human rights people coming into the communities and doing no counseling. I don't see them coming in here and consoling anybody. I don't see them sending out no press release on behalf of the victims. So I'm not saying human rights people are not important, because we have some really terrible things that happen in our society. But where's the balance? Where's the balance? What about the rights of the people who are victims of criminals?
Human rights groups, including Jamaicans for Justice, have again signaled their opposition to the death penalty being utilized in Jamaica. It follows a signal from the DPP's office that it plans to pursue the death penalty in the case against Roshane Barnett. Barnett has been charged for the murder of the 5 family members.